Hello again, everyone. It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at PA HorrorCon. It's Saturday, the first day of the convention. The celebrity room is hopping, and we are having a blast. I have the honor of sitting here with Jason himself from Friday the 13th, Part 6, Mr. CJ Graham. CJ, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
That's a big arm.
I need an armrest, so I thought I'd just go ahead and work it out.
Let me try to, sidle up there.
Ain't gonna happen.
So, CJ, how are you, man?
Good, thank you.
Good. How's the show been for you so
Been
far?
great. It's a nice show, good turnout. People, of course, best fans are Jason Friday the 13th fans, right?
This is true.
That's a franchise. It just keeps on giving.
Does it ever surprise you that after all this time, the fans come out? I mean, you had the longest line just a short while ago that I've ever seen. Does that surprise you that so many fans keep lining up?
It's not that it's a surprise, but it's definitely a humbling appreciative that 3 decades later, the fans just keep lining up. And, they're 10 years old, 12 years old, 70 years old, and everything in between. And every one of them has a reason why they're a horror fan of the Friday the 13th franchise. They watched it with their mom, their sister, their dad, or they're just starting to learn to them. So for me, it's really an experience, but a humble experience.
Very cool. What are the unique challenges to playing a character that A is under a mask and costume, and B never speaks?
Well, the difficulty, a lot of people think, oh, you don't say anything. Well, that's the hard part. So for you to be able to show anger, you can use your facial expressions, you can use your voice, you can turn different ways. But when you're behind a hockey mask, everything is the motion, and everything is how you turn your body. And you don't have to turn it significantly. You can turn your head 1/4 of an inch, but on camera, it resonates completely different. So it's very unique. I always tell people I want you to stand in front of a mirror, and I want you to cover both eyes and just expose one eye and show anger in the mirror. You can't do anything. You can't yell, you can't scream. So everything is totally done with, muscle mass all the way across.
Well, that's interesting. Because I had always wondered about that. How challenging it must be to play Jason. So, I was just talking to your co-star Darcy DeMoss a few minutes ago about what a joy it is when you guys are all together at a convention. So, just briefly tell me about that. Because there's a lot of you here from Part 6 today.
Yeah, they did a Part 6 reunion, and we're always appreciative. Tom Matthews next to us, and of course Tom Friendly and Darcy DeMoss, as you indicated. It's always an extra pleasure when the writer-director is here, Tom McLaughlin. This is his baby. He created it, he conceived it, he birthed it. And for him to be here is extra special for all of us because the selection process was primarily his decision. So the actors and actresses I get to stand with and be associated with are selections of Tom. So when he's here, it makes it a little more extra special.
Very cool. Very cool. I know you are busy. You've got a photo op coming up, an in-costume photo op, which is going to be very cool. Any final words you have for the fans out there? Absolutely perfect. All right, now I'm a little scared. That was great.
For closing remarks, I always just don't say anything. When people give me a microphone, they're actually surprised I can speak. No, everything is going great. I'm very appreciative, again, of the fan base. The Friday the 13th franchise is just, it's worldwide. It's $1 billion franchise, and just to be one of 8, 9 guys that have played that part in itself is an honor. I always tell people that if you take a picture of Tom Cruise and show it to anybody in India, they'll tell you, hey, it's Tom Cruise. You take a picture of CJ Graham in India, and they'll shrug their shoulders. But you show them a picture of Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, they all know Jason.
Bingo.
So it doesn't give you an A category list, but it's really amazing how many people come out of the shadows as soon as they find out you were Jason on Friday the 13th, because there's so many fans for the franchise. Absolutely. So again, humbly appreciative of all the fans. I really appreciate you guys having me on your podcast. This is great. I'm enjoying it.
Fantastic. CJ, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. I appreciate it. Best of luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you.
And have a great rest of the weekend here at the convention. CJ Graham, Jason Voorhees himself, everybody, here at PA HorrorCon. Todd Struch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.